Hello everyone, welcome to the channel.
Now we'll again see what are the different shapes available in this preview. So if you click here, there are several shapes. For example, here is the straight line, then this is arrow, then we have square and slightly, I think, curved square and circle, then call out box, etc. So let us see one by one. So if I click on this one, so this is a straight line and you can adjust the thickness, okay, and I can also choose whether there will be an arrow at the end. So let's say if I choose to have an arrow on the right hand side, that I can get it. And also if I want to change the color, then I can do it here. So let me just take it. This is not the one. I think here I have to have this color from here. Okay, so I change the color here, and of course I can rotate it in whichever direction I want. Then the next one is arrow, similar, or what we just made. Then this is a square box, I think. So here it is filled. So if I want to unfill it, then what I do, that click. No, this is, I think, border. So here I can choose the color of border. So let's choose it as blue. And the filling, let's unfill it. So I get a kind of square or rectangle shaped box here. Then I can check this one out. So this is slightly curved and I can resize it also. Next we have here, this is a circle. Of course I can use it as an ellipse also, so I can stretch it or I can just check the size. Then I have a call out box. So this is kind of, let's say if I want to write dialogue something within it. So let me see, hello, I can write it something like this here. And of course I can adjust the shape, size, position, etc., whatever I want. Next we have a star shape. So this is quite interesting. Wow, just changing to something. Okay, so yeah, I can change to a different kind of shape. So let's see, there are 5 arms here. Now here I have 6 arms, then I have 8, I think, etc. And if I choose to bring close towards the center, then I get something else. Wow, this is pretty cool. Okay, so you can actually get some nice icons here. Then we have a hexagon. So let me just try to take it out here. So this is again something I believe that I can actually choose. So this can be triangle, this can be let me just try to see, reshape it again. So okay, I'm unable to do it now. Let me just redo it again. So let's just take this one again here, and then let me just try to see. Okay, so this is basically a I think kind of polygon. Okay, so wow, so if I just choose rotate it like this, then I get different size. So 6, then 5, then 4, then 3. Okay, so I just have to hold the mouse left side key of the mouse, and if I just rotate it, you can follow the rotation. So you can see the cursor here, and if I just rotate it from in a clockwise manner, then you can see the number of arms are increasing. Okay, so okay, so that's the maximum, I guess. Now I'll just do the reverse. So I'll move anti-clockwise, and I'll see that here the number of arms in the polygon is reducing. Okay, so here you can see it is reducing one by one. So now it is, I think, 8 or 10 probably. So this is, I think, 1 2 3 4 5 7. Okay, this is 6, this is 5, this is 4, this is 3. So I believe it is not possible to have a closed shape with less than 3 arms. So that's what we have. Oh wow, great. Okay, so let us stick to what it originally started with. Okay, now we have 2 additional things. Let us see what are these. So here we have one, which is, I think, probably select the screen, but I believe we don't need it. So let us just try to delete this, and then here we have again something that is okay. Let me just take it out of the box and try to rotate it. Okay, it is not doing much of a difference. Okay, so this is, I think, a zoom button. Okay, so let's see if I move it on top of this, then you can see it is zooming in. So if I increase the size, then probably the level of zoom will also increase. Wow, that's pretty nice. Yeah, you can see actually it is zooming things in. Okay, great. Okay, so we have seen the shapes part. Now we'll go to the next option. So let me create some space here on the screen before I go to that and organize it slightly so that it looks good. So this is a text box. So if I want to write something on a PDF document or a image file, so it could be a PNG or JPEG or TIFF, then sometimes it is not very much straightforward to do the typing here, because you need a PDF editor, or like a, let's say, PDF writer, that usually doesn't come free. So here this text box can come handy. So if I simply click on this, then you can see the text box is appearing here. So let me write something. Hello. So it is coming here. So now I can of course move it from anywhere. Let's say on the screen. So let me put it somewhere here in the middle, and then I can actually change the text colors. Let me choose black. Okay, and this I can also choose whether it will be bold, italic, or underlined, and the size I can actually also change. So let me increase the size so that it gets good visibility. Okay, now this box I can actually get a different kind of background. So let's say if I get a white background here, and then I can choose the color of the edges. So let me choose something again black. Okay, so that way I can edit the text box. Now I can move it, of course. Now these things are quite useful. Let's say if you are doing something like you are using this arrow to show something. Let me just change this. Let's say this is something like that. You can use it. Okay, so these are two very useful functions. Now the next one is signature. So let me just open the other PDF document before showing it, and so let me just try to find it. I have it. Okay. So let's see, suppose I want to place my signature somewhere on this document. So what I have to do is that I have to create a signature. So I'm not getting into that. So I have already created my signature. So this is an electronic signature which I have made. I'll probably make a separate video on how to create a signature and upload it here. But now, right now, let's focus on how to use that signature. So let's say there is a document where I have to sign, and this is an electronic signature which you can place. So let's say I get the signature here, and let's say at the end of the document somewhere where I have some signature tab, I can just place it. Okay. Now here you can write dates. So depending on how you are creating the signature will look different. So this is my signature which I have actually created here for this purpose, so that I can put it. Okay. Now let's see what else we have here in the menu bar. So this is a button where I can adjust the color. So here you can see the exposure, contrast, highlight, shadow, then color saturation, temperature, etc. all can be managed. Now I'm not an expert, so it can be quite useful if you are doing some level of image editing, but right now I'm not doing that, so I'm not changing the parameters here. But if you are an expert or interested, you can play around and you can see the effects. Okay, the one after this is image dimension. So this is quite handy. For example, let's say you have some PDF file or some image and you want to export it in some particular format. Okay, so here you have the fit into this option. So you can here choose the pixel size. So it could be ranging from 320 by 320 to 1280 by 1280, then 920 by 920. So this is like HD, complete HD. So you can just select it and you can see that it will tell you what will be the size of the image. Now here also you can choose the resolution. So let's say here the default value is 72, but if you have a very high resolution image, like for example like 300 dpi or 600 dpi, then also you can set that, or your existing image you can export it to the resolution, but depending on the resolution of the source file, it will be, I mean, the quality of the output will be determined. Now let's say if you want to just export it in that, then you can just click on the OK, and it will save it to the particular dimension that you're setting. Now if you have something which is custom, so right now it is not letting me choose that, so let me just unclick this and then see if I have. Okay, so the custom has appeared here. So let's say if I want that PDF or image file to be of some particular dimension, let's say if I type like 90, then you can see it is automatically choosing the height, because there is some aspect ratio which it is considering automatically, and based on that it is taking the number. So you can also specify that, and the output file will be of that particular size whichever you want. And here you can see actually that what will be the size of the output file. So here it says that it was 7.2 megabyte, but right now if you export it in this particular kind of settings, then it will be 3.9 megabytes, so it will be less than that. Okay, so now I don't want to change anything at this point, so I'll just cancel and I'll get out of it. Okay, so I believe these are most of the options. So here I have basically style, so I have already explained it, and here I have the colors. So these are actually useful for if you have a box or a text box. So here actually the color of the box, and this is the shape and the font editing template. So that's all. I hope that this information will be useful for you, and thank you for your time. Bye.